I heard about the program through Nikki, our HIS. She came to me once she understood that I was going to receive the case, and she informed me about all the basics and the foundation of what was going to happen as far as the foster parent and the parent, and gave me some very important information so that it can give me like a head start.
During the icebreaker, we talked about foods, we talked about habits, what we wanted done, and the first thing I said, if you could just get him off of that bottle, she said, done, and then the next one, if you could take that binky away from him, it's done, so already, those things were already taking place, and those were things that I was trying to work on with him.
I just enjoy the fact that it accelerates the process, because we build relationships, like the relationship Yolanda and I have, and we had after 5 visits, could have taken a couple of months to build that relationship. And we were having phone conversations, we were, spending time together, doing things. Within 5 visits, we felt that comfortable with each other. And like I said, it takes a couple of months, if not more sometimes, to build that kind of a relationship with someone. He has siblings there, here, otherwise. We're kind of one big family. My girls love Yolanda. She's come to birthday parties. It's made it a lot better. It's just a group. And so, like I said, I feel like I've gained support because I have extra parenting support, and we're parenting together. So he's getting consistency on both sides. He's not getting one thing here and one thing here.
All in all, our transitions have been really awesome. If I've had any problems with him or any issues, be it discipline, be it dietary, I can always call Cindy. I can always text her. I can always say, hey, this is what's going on. Or do you want to have lunch? Or am I bringing lunch? And I think that it's really built an awesome relationship between us.
And I honestly believe that ABCV, basically, it forces communication in the beginning. The first couple of things might be rocky, people might be on edge or whatever else, but it forces communication, and communication is the key to everything. There was a point when, after almost 4 years, I was ready to stop. But she's why I didn't, because the relationship that we built and the fact that she respected me and appreciated what I was doing because of the relationship we had, I wasn't going to quit on her. She wasn't quitting on me or on him.
We don't work at this relationship either out of fear. It's just, it's authentic, it's organic. It doesn't matter to me if someone says, you're laughing too much with your client. We're human, and I'm in her corner to help her win.
I feel like I've gained support. It's a co-parenting thing between Yolanda and myself. It's not, I'm the foster parent, you go to your visit, you eat whatever they give you, as much as I don't like it, and I wouldn't do it at my house or whatever else, because there's not a communication, or even when I do ask, they don't care and disregard what I say or ask. Yolanda and I talk. Like I said, we co-parent him, and it's made things tremendously easier. The example I always give is I have had another sibling set in my care at the same time that we started this program, and they were not on ABCV. And Kai, at 2 years old, his favorite thing, he's kind of stolen Cameron's job. He recycles now. That's his job. He helps. He picks up his toys. He wants to help with the chores. He does the things. And I had 4- and 6-year-olds throwing tantrums because why should they have to? At my house, I don't, whatever. And I have a 2-year-old that is not being pulled the same way.
I just want to speak on how great it is to see, this relationship and bond that they've kept up even after, I've had to step back from my role in the program to come back several months later, and to see that they are just, they're a family. And it's obvious the way that they've talked to each other and just sitting here and interacting with each other. And it's, I credit a lot of that to the program.
Well, and I think, too, that because the other case that was in my house at the time, like I said, there was a lot of issues, but I think they, by watching us within the program, began to learn things. And I have actually had contact with them since and had the kids a couple of times, which is a first for me, because everybody always says, we want you to stay a part of their life. We want you to know how they're doing. But most of the time we never do. And so the first time one of those dads calls me because he's seen the way Yolanda and I are and says, hey, can you help me out? Will you watch the kids for me? It was huge. And I believe that they witnessed the relationship we had built through that and knew that they could come to me that way because I was that way with her. And they knew that once I forced the communication, we started to build that relationship too.
I like the program because I personally believe that the more people you have connected in a support group, the easier it is or the more supportive the parent can feel as far as being able to receive their child back into their care.
I think that this could work on with different families. I think a lot of the bio parents at first kind of feel threatened when they have foster parents involved. I think they feel like they're getting their place is being taken by someone else, it's like mommy or daddy. So I think this program really helps push, and even like some of the foster parents. I mean, we're not all blessed to have great foster parents like Cindy. So I think that even goes to play with like the foster parents. Sometimes maybe they're a little bit too judgmental on the parents. So I think this program really helps push these two individuals into like the same room and to actually get to know each other as people. And really learn from each other.
And I explain the program is more to build a relationship between the bio parent and the foster parent. It helps the bio parent with their child too, but it's through the relationship we build that it helps that child.
I think we have a lot of great case managers and social workers, and the more or the longer the program is in place, I think you'll see great results like the one that you're seeing today.